Yo team, so Trivium put out an EP a couple days ago as of the recording of this video. They put out the one single for it. I think it's only 3 songs. Bury Me Dead or Bury Me, I forget the name of the song off the top of my head. The cover for the vinyl looks pretty cool, so if anyone actually bought it physically, let me know in the comments. It's like a fucking purple tiger turning into a dragon or some shit. It just looks fucking sick. Actually looks like something Matt would have tatted on him. Yeah, I've been listening to Trivium for God knows how fucking long now. This is a band that was a big part of my adolescence. And yeah, man, it's just nice to still hear them rocking and doing their thing. But we're not going to talk too much. We're going to be checking out the other 2 songs aside from Bury Me off the EP. First one here has a music video, is Struck Dead. Let's go. Oh shit. By the way, we're gonna rewind that because whatever the fuck just happened, that's on my end. Sorry, yo. Alright, let's do that again. Interesting to still see Alex on drums. Obviously, this was recorded way before he departed or whatever, but I also want to bring my attention, or your attention, to the pants that this dude's wearing. I saw them live not too long ago. You know the tour I'm talking about. I'll touch on it in the end, but it was interesting to see both Matts wearing the same pants. I don't know if there's like a story behind that or why they did it, but you know, your boy was out there looking like fucking Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but anyways. Sorry. Bro, this shit goes so hard. Yeah, I fuck with this. Oh, yeah. God. Yo, Corey and Alex going off. Breakdown? Oh shit. Let's go. Alright, wah pedal. That switch up though. We're building up to something. Could just be the hook again. This shit is fire, man. I need my hair as long as Corey's. God. Holy shit. Okay, so that was Struck Dead by Trivium. Holy shit. Yeah, so when you had the clean vocals, it kind of reminded me of the In Waves era. I was kind of getting like, you know, like Dusk Dismantled and, you know, that type of shit. But other than that, just the sound, I think they, you know, they're returning to like 7 strings and shit like that. So it's not really comparable to another album, but it still sounds like Trivium, if that makes any sense. But my god, bro, fucking Alex on drums. What a swan song, right? Dude went absolutely ham. Corey and Matt. What was interesting to see is I don't know how informed you guys are or how much you keep up with, you know, Trivium outside of the music, but I remember seeing an interview where I forget if it was with Nick Nocturnal or who the fuck it was with, but Matt Heafy actually touched on, because, you know, he does jujitsu and shit, and he broke his fucking finger, and it was very noticeable there when he was soloing, like, you could see the fucking broken finger, and he's still playing with it, so, you know, dedication. It's crazy to see, but, Jesus Christ, that song was fucking amazing. I'm gonna be listening to that on my own time with headphones on, because I think there's some leads there by Corey that I'm not picking up through the speakers, but yeah, man, can't say enough positive things about that. But we're gonna move on to the next song now. This is a longer one, 7 minutes long, so we're not skipping a single minute of it though. This one is called Six Walls. Ooh, starting off clean. Oh. We're gonna build up here. Alright, before I'm gonna rewind a little bit and go back to that. But you know that intro there is just it brings me back to I think why I fell in love with metal in the first place. Way back when, right? I've been listening to this shit since before I was born. Thanks, Dad. But you know, when all the all the like thrash bands, death metal bands, they would have these instrumentals. Sometimes they would just be instrumentals or very almost classically influenced, just like acoustic pieces and shit like that. You know, you think of Megadeth, Metallica, Death. You think of insert name here. You know, the old bands, they used to be very, I'm not gonna say the bands today are not talented, but they kind of shy away from the musicality of things sometimes. I love breakdowns as much as the next guy. I love crazy gadget techniques on 8 strings as much as the next guy. But sometimes, you know, you just want to bring it back to the roots of it all. The shit that sounds good, you know, just showing off on an acoustic or, you know, an interlude with a piano. And I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but it brought me back to the olden days. Great song so far. But anyways, let's keep going. I said we'd go back, right? Alright, we're going into something new. Nice. That was dope. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Very nostalgic feeling, man. Harmonized guitars and shit, yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Bruh. Oh, I like the little backing vocals. Oh, we're fading out. Yeah, very old school. But anyways, team, that was 6 Walls by Trivium. I touched on it in the beginning of the song, but it brought me back to what, you know, the old thrash and death metal bands used to do, with the whole focus on instruments. And it was like, I don't know how to explain this, it's just the very old school approach to a song with modern day production and mixing and all that. What else is there to say, right? You know, Alex went off on this. Shout out to him. Good luck on whatever he does next. I'm going to be checking for whatever he does next. Sad to see him go, honestly, but I think Trivium's in good hands. And another thing, man, like I said in the last song, I actually touched on it briefly, but I actually had the opportunity and I was blessed enough to go see Trivium live not too long ago, as of the recording of this video. I saw them on the Poison Descendancy tour. One of the best shows I've seen live, and it was predominantly because of Trivium. It's just, you know, all those bands, you know, what we now call melodic metalcore. It was just metalcore when I was a teenager, but, you know, a lot of those bands have just fallen off for one reason or another. Sad to see, but it's really cool to see Trivium still doing their thing, still sounding like this, putting out dope shit like this. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I've kept up with everything Trivium's done. I fell off of them for a bit after The Sin and the Sentence, if that's what the album's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would have been, 2017. I fell off of them after that album for a bit, and I forget what exactly brought me back, if it was the announcement of the Poison Descendancy tour or whatever, but I kept tabs on them over those years, and I'm not going to sit here and say that what they were putting out was bad, but it wasn't necessarily what I was checking for at the time. But now it's almost like they've rediscovered themselves, or they know what their pocket is that they want to stay in. They know what they want to sound like, they know what they can do, and yeah, man, this is great. If this is a precursor to an album, and the album sounds anything like this, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, the sky's the limit. Obviously, it's gonna be a different drummer, but like I said, Trivium's in good hands. But yeah, I think I've yapped enough. Let me know what you think of the EP. I think this is fucking amazing. I prefer these 2 songs over Bury Me. Not that song sucked, but these songs are just way better in my opinion. The vinyl's cool. Let me know if you got it. The art looks fucking amazing. But anyways, if you're new here, or if you're not, doesn't matter. Let me know what you want me to react to. Doesn't matter what it is, bands, rappers, singers, we fuck with all forms of music around these parts. Like the video, leave a comment obviously, subscribe to the channel, support your boy, check out the Patreon if you can. And with all that being said, fam, I go by Sub-Zero on the internet, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.